Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Adventures in Arcane Space. Once again, I am your Dungeon Master, AuldDragon, and the players are...
Hi, I'm David Big Mac Shepherd. I play Braxon Miacc, who's a human fighter and the ship's captain.
Hi everyone, I'm Daikami-sama and I play Solas Ebha, who is Half-Elven Cleric Mage of Ogma.
Hey, I'm James. I play Ockar, human paladin for all.
Hello everyone, I'm Salem Mortar. I play Finnel'ar Mohani, a Druid from Grayspace.
Hi everyone, I'm Levalithana. Ha! An elven wild mage, and she's looking at Lafdul and at Finn because they must have put some herbs into her pockets, so she's now sniffling and sneezing. Yes, must be their fault.
Yeah, it definitely couldn't be a
Oh.
natural thing, no.
Well, you might be able to come up with a remedy for it or something. Hey, I am Zach, and I play the character Lafdul Moonglade, a elven specialty priest and thief multi-class from Realm Space. Great place. His gimmick is coming up with fun titles. His current title is the Aerosaltant. Saltiant? Aerosaltant. Phantasmagoria. Physiognomist? No. No. Physio.
This title is going so well.
No. Shush.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that.
he couldn't even.
It's part of my gimmick to fail it. It's in Twitch chat. Someone else can try pronouncing that.
Aerosaltant Phantasmagoria's Physiognomist.
I had it as physiognominous. No, physiognomist.
It's physiognomist that you wrote.
Physiognomist? Okay. I don't know,
It's
I wasn't sure if the G would be pronounced or not. I don't know.
It's
Not familiar with the word.
Hey, more words you don't know.
Mhm.
Surprise.
Is that the thing with bumps on head? Oh no, that's phrenology.
Yes, it's very different. Very, very different.
This one's like the study of like human reactions and facial expression, just like judging them and studying them.
Yeah,
See if you can gauge them.
one
I
of
feel
those
judged.
is a real thing, the other one isn't. Alright, before we dive in, current number of rerolls available to the party. Braxon has 1, Finn has 2, Ockar has 1, Lafdul has 1, Leva has 0, Solas has 3, and I have 0. So we left off last time. The party was...
I thought I had 0. Someone must have gave me one last time. Thank you.
It's possible that I forgot to remove one, but, yeah.
Well,
It's
you
in
said
your
0
favor.
last time.
This is what I have, so.
But you have one.
And you have
don't
one.
debate
Yeah, don't
it.
question it.
Big Mac is arguing for you to remove his reroll.
Okay, I can do that. No, I'm just
Don't
kidding.
do that.
So we left off last time.
Accepted.
The party had defeated some guardians and a very, very big creature here on the surface ruins, and they had revealed a passage down this plinth. On the top of this plinth, the surface moved, and it revealed a stairway leading down into darkness.
Not a stairway to heaven.
No, quite the opposite, in fact.
Also, last time party questioned our captain's sanity.
Yeah.
We're always questioning it.
Braxon's going to turn to Ockar and say, "Sorry, Ockar. I thought I might be able to ride as well as you ride Behemoth and attack that thing while sitting on it. But I guess it's harder than you make it look."
You need training to do that kind of thing, and I don't think you're quite there yet.
Okay, well, if you want to try it, we can swap boots.
I'm not really particularly a fan of that idea, no.
Okay, I just figured I'd be away from the claws and the teeth.
And then it rolls over on you.
Let's just head
It just
inside.
crushes.
you learn whole new meanings of pain that the monsters can inflict on you.
So Lafdul, you're our expert for holes. If there's going to be more of these
Wow.
things there, What?
Expert for owls.
you are. There's a hole down there.
There's a stairway, I assume, isn't there?
Yeah,
there's a
a stairway into a hole.
Yeah, but that's more of a drow thing. They go into the skulking depths of like
Drow,
darkness.
elves. You've all got pointy ears.
Don't you know that's like the biggest insult you can say to an elf?
The casual racism coming from Braxon.
Wow, Braxton, wow.
No, I heard the drow used to be elves and then had an argument.
Once a very long time ago, before my time anyway, I don't know the story.
Yeah,
Well,
okay.
I know some stories,
It's a
man.
big no-no to equate drow and elves.
I was questioning Sinmari, to be honest. She looked very, well, not quite elf, I guess.
Well, you can't ask her about that now.
No.
Okay, well, yeah. What I was getting at is the last two of these things we met kicked me around the room. I'm wondering if there's any strategy for sneaking past somebody that you might be able to think of.
Well, Well, I mean, if I scout ahead, then sure, but Solas has cast his Find Trap spell, so you kind of got to make
I
moves on it
haven't
now.
cast it yet.
Oh, I thought you said you did.
No, I said
Ah,
I cast
session.
it when we go in.
Oh,
If
are
Solas
we
is-
going in?
I would say yes. If Souls is going first, then we'll back him
I
up.
can-
Yes,
I-
yes, Solas is going first.
I can cast the Find Trap spell so we know if the entrance is trapped.
I mean, I have a spell as well, but yeah.
And if trap comes up, then Lafdul can go and disarm it, and then Souls keeps going first.
I like this idea of Solas going first.
Solas does have more hit
Ah.
points than Lafdul.
Yeah, he's got the combos.
Solas is not so keen on the idea of being the first.
Well, Lever can go first.
He,
How
he
many
is he is quite okay looking over the shoulder of Braxon to see if there's traps.
I
So
can go
Lever
first.
goes
Would you
first.
be me?
How about Lever goes first?
Ockar has volunteered to go first.
I mean,
It is about 5 feet wide, the staircase. It does look slick. And you are not detecting any traps on the entrance itself.
Well, the entrance itself is untrapped.
So this is the
Yeah.
order. It's gonna be Ockar, then Solas, then Beowulf right behind him.
Okay, let me just go ahead and get you...
gonna be very awkward for me to get past people.
There we go. Alright, so
Yeah,
just
but
line
you
up
do
in
what
the
you
order that
want.
you want to go down.
I mean, you can just hop over Beowulf.
So
It'd
it's
be easy
5
to
feet
crawl
wide.
under.
It's 5 feet wide. That's plenty of space to get around. If it was like 2 or 3 feet wide, then that would be a problem. But 5 feet wide, someone can just turn to the side and, you know,
Flat against the wall.
yeah, and
Yeah, you can squeeze past.
yeah.
Sorry, Old, you said line up in order, but are we going north? Oh, we're going south.
Marching
Yeah.
order.
Yeah, basically
Ockar's in the lead.
Ockar is the meat shield while Solas is looking over his shoulder to see if there's traps.
So that means me and Lever should shuffle in somewhere.
Do you want some good brews, Braxon? You heal your hit point. You can have up to 8. Because you are slightly injured.
How many good berries do you have?
I have 30 if people would like.
I'll
some,
take
I
8.
guess.
They'll heal me up to full.
Alright, I will give 8 to Ockar.
I'll take
You-
8 then, please.
Alright, 16 less. I have 14 left. Everyone
Right.
missing like 1 hit point or something? We all good. I think we're all
Braxton's,
good.
Braxton's going to take off his ring of languages and put on his new ring.
Which ring is that?
It's the hang on,
Life stealing one.
Yeah. Hang
Okay.
on. Come on, open up character sheet.
See, you should have it popped out like us. Now that I've been informed of its existence.
Popped out. No, I don't have that. I don't have that as a thing yet. So I'm using.
The stairway was 5 feet wide, so only one person, single file line can go in, right?
Yeah, so level
Oh.
Braxon, I assume, if Braxon's in the rear.
Alright,
Rear
I'll go on
guard.
the rear then. I'll go on the rear guard then.
Okay.
It does me.
Don't forget our 2 friends.
Yeah, they will slip in right behind Levalithana because they are very like they're miners. They're here to offer you what assistance they can, but in large part, this is very much a you guys thing.
Yeah. Make sure you don't give them any alcohol.
Here's a question: can I even fit my long spear in here?
You'd have to basically keep it down and facing forward. It will be very tight if there's any corners and stuff like that.
Then I'll just leave that where at camp where we left the Amber Golem, and I'll just be having my sword out.
Okay. All right.
Because it's gonna be too unwieldy to use in here.
Yeah. And Find Traps lasts for 30 minutes?
Uh,
Yeah, 3 turns.
yeah, something like that.
Okay. Alright, so you begin making your way down these stairs. They are slick. There is water. This is a jungle environment, so everything is quite... there's a lot of rain, and obviously some of that has gotten in. So the stairs are very, very old, very, very slippery, but with care you can get down without too much trouble. The walls are stone blocks, but they're also worn in such a way that they kind of end up having natural handholds. So even though there's no like railing or anything like that, you can keep your hands on, in like nooks and crannies going down, and that helps steady yourself. However, after about 15 feet going down, you come to a break in the stairs. There's obviously been some sort of seismic event that has shifted things. You can see from the light coming down the stairs, you can see the stairs continue on after a bit, but it's very, very rough to get about 10 feet to that next section. There's no, it's no like pit, but it does look like something that you could easily slip, twist your ankle, fall over, knock your head, that kind of thing. And you have not detected any traps so far, Solas. Ockar, being in the lead, how do you want to try to get past this this kind of dangerous point? Mm-hmm.
I also have a question.
Let's go with the suggestion first.
So, would Braxon's ladder circumvent this issue?
Yeah, probably would.
Or his rope.
No, ladder is easier to walk along.
Okay. Braxon will pass the stick of many buttons forward.
All right, Solas, you had a question?
Struggles.
Yeah, my idea was is there anything that you could tie the rope in?
Well, the ladder
didn't
form
remember
will
that.
easily be able to.
Yeah, I didn't remember the ladder form.
No, that's fine. All right, so Braxon, you pass your rod down the line to Lafdul after he mentions it, and
Pass it on to Solas and to Ockar. You're there at the front.
And I'll tell him what button to press.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Suddenly spear thrust into one of the party members.
Okay. So you press the button and it begins extending, Ockar, and you extend it just far enough to get to the other part of this break, and metal bars pop out of the sides. Obviously, it would be very easy to climb up this if it were a normal ladder. With it in this position, it does give you, like, you'll have the choice of either holding on tight as you're walking over the rough, broken sections, or just walking down the ladder itself. Either way will allow you to get past this
I mean,
rough
if
break.
I went ahead, I could go along with a rope. Then that would be extra assuring, because I'm pretty nimble.
I'm gonna try to walk down the ladder.
It's fine. Like, it's safe enough with the ladder in place that you don't need to worry too much about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to walk down the ladder.
Okay.
Is it better to walk backwards?
No, because it's not like the.
It's not an incline.
It's inclined, but not as much as the staircase itself. It's like the ground shifted sideways more than like diagonal kind of thing. So it's just very rough and broken, and clearly would be dangerous to try to traverse normally. So you do manage to cross that and continue on.
How much do the gravs weigh? Do they break the ladder?
No, they don't. They're 3 feet tall.
Alright.
Even though they're clearly denser than you.
I wasn't sure if they were like insanely dense.
You would guess, based on how the ladder moves when they're traversing it, that they probably weigh roughly Ockar's weight.
Ah, that's not so bad.
But they're also 3 feet tall.
Yeah. I mean, it's condensed.
Yeah. They're very heavy for their size, but Vordon gets to it and says, this would be a quite useful object. We'll have to keep an eye out for a similar one. Where did you get it? He's asking you, Braxon.
We got it on one of our adventures.
We got it from the goblins who stole it from the elves, I think. It was in a trapped chest. I mean, they're extraordinarily rare.
That's unfortunate. But perhaps if we encounter more of your kind, your elves, and we can see if they have any that they'd be interested in trading. We have plenty of metal and gems and jewels that we come across in our mining. It's just a thought. Thank you for sharing that.
Braxon says I've got a magical rope as well that to me does what I tell it to.
That is handy. So they cross, and Braxon, you bringing up the rear. Once you get across, you're able to collect back your rod.
Yeah. So now we can no longer retreat.
Well,
you
no.
just have to
just put it
back.
Yeah, you put it back down.
We'd have to put it back down. Yeah, but we can't retreat in a hurry.
I mean, you can cross that again. It's just might be more dangerous, but. I mean, if you're in the lead, like it doesn't actually take that long to get that down. But
yeah,
if you're like, you can't retreat in a hurry up these stairs anyway, or someone's gonna slip and fall and crack their head on the stairs.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Because they're very slippery. So you continue down further, and there's another break, a very similar one, after about another 40 feet. But you're able to repeat the process just fine. This is clearly a very long staircase, made longer by these breaks. But you get to the bottom, and you'd guess that the original staircase was at least 100 feet long.
Nice.
Let me bring you over to a different map. Just a moment. Okay. And you guys are down here. So you get down to the bottom of these stairs, and it leads to a flat floor. I believe, Ockar, you're just under Braxon there. If you just do an area select, you should be able to grab your token and move forward 2 steps to get...
See me. Shall I move my token so people get theirs?
No, because they can't select your token, so it's fine.
Oh, I see.
We'll try to maintain the same order we had.
I can't really see anything.
You got a lantern or anything?
Yeah, you don't have infravision.
You've got that thing of I made everyone, and actually no, they're continual dark things, not continual light.
I'll light a torch.
Okay, you can pull out your axe. Your axe is bright enough as a torch when it's
Oh
flaming.
yeah. I'll sheath my sword and pull out my battle axe and hold that in one hand with my shield in the other.
Okay.
You're proficient in axes, don't you?
I am.
Yeah.
Proficient in using axes as a torch.
And as a weapon.
Isn't there like a torchbearer like significant in your religion?
The only god that I can think of that has anything to do with light is Baldur.
Hmm.
And the most I can remember about Baldur is that Loki killed him and then he'll show up at the end of Ragnarok.
Okay, so you can now see?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so this corridor turns a corner. Actually, let me get Bjornmolfin. Hold on a second. Take a step back, Lafdul. I did forget to put him down. There we go. Alright. So the I should also note that the stairs are clearly not designed for your stride length. Whatever built them was probably a bit taller than even Ockar.
Ockar,
What?
don't go too far ahead until I give you clear.
Okay.
Yeah, and the corridor turns, and you can see a large door at the end of this short corridor, Ockar. The door itself is made of some sort of white stone or metal, as far as you can tell, just from a glance. It's completely smooth, and the handle is long and elongated and a bit higher than you would expect. It's more at like neck height rather than like, abdomen height.
Can Braxon check out the gravel on these stairs? Does it look like they're sort of dried?
I'm gonna look back at Solas and ask, do you sense any traps on that door?
Real fast, Braxon, you were asking if these stairs match the Grav's stride?
Yeah.
No, the stairs are clearly designed for someone bigger than you.
Okay. Thank you.
As well, does the
Sorry,
flank
James.
traps find
Carry
any traps?
And
I think
Solas,
it's
you
also
are
gonna
not
say
detecting any traps on that door.
Then I'm
Okay.
gonna walk up and I'm going to see if I can identify what the door's made out of. To my armory, that's the only way I can
That's
think of
all
how I can
fine.
identify different metals.
All right, you can go ahead and
You
roll.
could try opening it.
I
Also.
wanna see if I can figure out what it's made out of before I do that. Now,
So
Right.
are you gonna just like put your hands on against the door, see how it feels?
yeah.
Okay. It's smooth like metal, but it doesn't feel like metal. It feels more like stone. Um,
Is this
it's
marble?
no, it's definitely not marble, and it's nothing that you actually recognize. Um, but it feels smooth like your armor does. But it doesn't. But the like the temperature it's giving off and the weight you feel kind of just putting your hands against it feels more like stone than metal. It's very strange. You don't think you've ever seen whatever substance this is before.
I'm gonna report this back down the line in case the Grav recognize it just by the description.
Uh, Vordon will speak forward or like pass along back to you. I'll have to take a look at it, but does not sound familiar to me.
Okay. Then I'm gonna open the doors.
Okay, are you taking any precautions when you do that?
I'm gonna try to open it with one arm. I'll keep my shield up to protect my body in case something flies at me.
Okay. All right. You turn the handle, and it is very, very, very stiff. And you start pushing against the door, and it is really resisting your movements. You're forced to push it, but it does begin to slowly creak open. And as it's doing so, it squeals on the hinges. And that sound echoes through both back up the stairs and back, further into whatever you're about to enter. But you do manage to get it open, and you can see that it opens out onto a platform that's a few feet above, well, a number of feet above a platform below. You'd have to get out a little bit further to see more, though. Solas is not detecting any traps.
Mm-hmm. So go straight forward, but don't go sideways until I scan the room.
So the platform is about 10 feet high here. The stairs lead down to the lower level. You can see, and Solas, you've scanned the platform. The platform is now safe, so everyone can file out and get out onto the platform.
I scan also the lower half.
Okay. Well, for now, the platform's safe, so people can come out onto the platform. I'll have Ebha and Vordon out here as well.
How deep is that?
Do you need to insert two? Do you need to insert the 2 grams?
They're already out. They're already out.
Oh, okay.
You guys can come out onto the platform now and see what it looks like.
So Solas doesn't detect anything weird with the staircase?
Just a second. I'll give you a bit more of a description of what the room is like. So the stairs are clearly slick from water. Looks like there's probably some like algae or moss growth on them as well, so you'll need to be careful going down. The walls themselves are made of uniformly sized, close-fitted stone. And they clearly once were smooth when this place was new. You'd guess that they were very, very smooth, almost with the almost imperceptible lines separating the stones. But now the edges have been worn away by time and water and stuff like that. And you're guessing that they were probably once white, but they've now grayed from just time, age, various growths and things like that. You're not seeing any obvious decorations, but there are some things on the wall at even spaces. They look like Ockar, if you're gonna look at one of them fairly closely, it looks like they're rusted hunks of metal, maybe fittings for something that may have once rested up here, and that's all like well in the past. Braxon, you're inspecting the door design. The door, you don't think it was meant to squeak. You think that the just age has deformed or rusted the hinges. It's all very close-fitted work, so it's very difficult to see everything there. The door is taller than you, and clearly designed for a creature of different height or proportions than you. And not knowing what the material is, you don't know like a lot of how it's supposed to work, but it's pretty clear that that like you don't think that door was supposed to squeak and be that hard to open. You think that is age. That feels like age.
Rusted.
Does
Most,
it look
most
like?
likely it would need a switching of the hinges.
Yeah. Does it
Do
look
the
like?
graph Sorry.
Go on.
Do the graph recognize the material now? Now that they can actually look at it and touch it?
They'll take a look at it in just a second. What were you about to ask, Braxon?
Does it look like we could block that door up with one of Braxon's wedges if we needed to retreat, so that we had time to use a ladder to get over that hole?
It opens out into this room, unfortunately.
Right. Okay.
The other way, yeah. But the part of the problem is that it opens the wrong way. Now, if you take the time to get it closed, it'll take time for something chasing you to open it.
Yeah.
And it can also be, it's a theory, and not necessarily something we have prepared, but we could take stuff in the future if you want to. If this is a concern for you, we could take like priest lock or wizard lock, and they can't open it they can't open it easily at that point. Or we could like enlarge it, to fit, expand and like be wedged in.
No, that's fine. No, Braxton's just always trying to think of how to escape and stuff.
Okay.
So Vordon
Jeremy,
and
explain.
Genva will take a look at the door, and Vordon will say, "We've come across chunks of this material. We have not been able to work it ourselves. We are not sure if it seems to have properties of both metal, stone, and ceramic. At best guess, it's something that, once created, can't be reworked. So unlike normal metal where you could just melt it down and try reforging it into something else, it seems like once it is made into an object, it seems to stay that way. If there's another way to handle it, we are unsure about it."
Quite interesting material.
I'm gonna head down the stairs.
All right. Before you do so, you can see some other exits from the room. Down on this southern wall, there is the smashed remains of a door. You're not sure if that door was smashed by a creature or like a force of water or stone. The door is broken on the ground in pieces. You can see an intact door over here, and you can see the remains of a wall and a cave structure here. You would guess that there's been just a long mixture of a whole lot of things going on here. There's clearly water has moved through here in significant volumes at some point in the past. But also you'd guess that probably some burrowing creatures and just seismic events have taken their toll on this structure.
That broken door, it's made from the same material as the
As far as you can
door
tell.
we came through.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Okay. I'm gonna start heading down with my axe ready.
Okay.
Just let AuldDragon if there's any traps.
Yeah, you're not detecting any traps there.
Okay.
This pool of water here, the floor has sunk maybe about 2 feet down in the far corner, leaving a pool of water. Most of the rest of the floor is fairly flat. Just something has caused that corner to sink, and thus there's some standing water down there now.
Is the water clear or very murky?
It's kind of murky. There's you'd guess algae is in there.
To go to the entrances of outdoors just to shine the torch around to look for any potential threats.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go here, just this part to shine the torch around to look around the corners.
Okay. And Solas, you're not detecting any traps down there.
Solas picks up some pieces of the broken door for later analysis.
Okay. The chunks are not as heavy as you would think.
Mm-hmm.
So that would also lend credence to the idea that the fact that the door was so difficult to open was more due to age than design.
Braxon pick up a couple of chunks and like tap them against each other so you can get a feel of what sort of material they're like.
You'd have to go down to where Ockar is.
Yeah, sure. Well,
So Ockar, you just take a step through and peek around the corner.
My torch, just kind of shining it around.
Okay. Take a step forward so you can see what I'm about to ping.
Don't forget to look up.
So there is a
Look up too, yeah.
yeah, okay. There's a collapse over here. The corridor continues over here and then collapses. It's completely solid. And over here on the other side, there's a rough tunnel that stretches away into darkness. Braxon, you are peeking up there, and you can see that the collapse has opened up into some rooms up there. And Finn, are you taking a look at that water? Because
Sure.
you've stepped into it.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I'm looking at it.
Okay.
water looks back at you.
The water is definitely not clean to drink. There's clearly quite a bit of foulness in there. And as you step into that to take a look, suddenly a clear pseudopod strikes out from the water at you. And it does manage to hit. So don't anyone else move at the moment.
Uh-huh.
I was
As
thinking about trying to grab him out of the way.
as Finn shouts out in surprise.
Will
With a
Finn
loud
go
oof.
diving in?
Finn becomes one with nature.
Dragged under the surface.
You take 12 points of damage as this pseudopod strikes against your leg. You hear a sizzling sound and feel a burning sensation as it burns through your... Are you wearing trousers or a robe?
Probably trousers.
All right, so it burns a hole into your trousers, and you can feel a burning sensation on your skin. And I need you to make a saving throw versus poison.
Acidic.
Ouch.
Or acidic poison, I don't know.
Okay, so success there. That's good. All right, hold on a second. Let me go ahead and clear out the list. There we go.
So which way are we taking out?
Well, Finn
Yeah,
is Finn is just shouted behind you, so everyone can go ahead and roll for initiative, decide what they're going to do.
Well, I get a roll for my axe, and I'm going to probably have to push past Solas.
This thing that's grabbed at Finn, does it look like Braxon, like he'd be able to grab Finn and pull him out?
You're not sure exactly what it was. It was a clear pseudopod struck out of the water. Almost looks watery in nature, so you're not sure whether this was if it's something watery or what.
Okay.
But it was from in the deepest part of the
Yeah,
water.
yeah. I'm just trying to figure out what I can do. You know that Braxon can sort of run forward and jump back.
Mm-hmm.
Can he run forward and grab someone and jump back?
No, you can just make an attack and leap back.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Would he be able to run forward and grab Finn and throw Finn backwards?
If you want
Or
to.
Finn can just take a step backwards.
It hasn't wrapped around his leg, no. But yeah, if you wanted to grab him and move him, you can certainly do that.
Yeah, okay.
Put yourself in his position and move him back behind you or something like that.
Would that be like a 3?
Yes. Let's see. I need to roll for you guys. Has everyone else rolled?
Yeah.
Okay. I just realized I forgot to roll for Genva and Vordon.
Can't see their names on this map. Not in Matsuma. On the turn.
Yeah, it's because the tokens were already on there. Alright, Vordon is going to come around and start making his way slowly down the stairs. He's a little bit nervous about the slipperiness. Finn and Braxon, you're moving at the same time. Finn, what were you doing? You're just stepping
Back.
away?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, so it is going to strike at you. The pseudopod strikes at you as you move away. And this time it misses. And it is pretty clear now, as it's moving about, you can kind of see the contours of it. It is a completely transparent thing inside the water. So Braxon, you're running forward to pull Finn back, and he steps back himself. So you can just reposition where you would end up having moved to.
Yeah, I think it stopped.
Okay.
Just before the war, if Finn's backing off.
All right.
Probably change one of your weapons out.
Solas?
Can I move here?
Yeah, the that section of the platform has collapsed, leaving a bit of a spot that you can stand in. It's a bit rough, but you can certainly stand there.
And can I cast a spell?
No, you moved too far.
Okay. How far can I move and cast?
And you can pop around the door, but you didn't even know what was there. How were you casting a spell at something you... Like, you heard Finn call out. What spell are you casting?
Okay. Magic missile.
Yeah, I would say, no. Finn crying out is a bit of... you need to get a feel for what's going on before you can...
Okay, then I will just move here.
Okay.
I mean, he might have just tripped up and fell on his face. Magic missile. I'm
Right.
ready.
Right, that's
not
the
the kind
thing.
of yell.
All right. Genva moves to the top of the stairs. Lafdul.
Could I tell if all the water was acidic, or can I make the distinction of where that creature is?
Yeah, you can make the distinction where the creature is. Finn, obviously had
So
waded into the water already, and the water itself was not acidic.
I will partially go into the water, and I am presuming at least this part is safe.
Okay.
And I get out my item that is my very first item of the campaign, my Vial of Sweetwater, and I'm going to pour it over it.
Okay.
I have no idea if this harms this creature. I'm hoping it does.
All right. So you pour the sweet water out, and let me go actually make sure that I remove that from your list. It does not seem to affect it. It does turn all of that water, all of the slime and gunk and algae in that water, completely gone. Finn, you can tell that this is a completely clear, drinkable water now.
Cup water. I was trying to kill it creatively.
No, it was a good plan, just didn't work.
It's a completely clean and drinkable water until we kill that thing and it bleach in it.
Yeah.
All right.
Not unless we lure it out.
Leva.
I've got keeping a silver vial container.
Leva is using her ring.
Okay.
To create a bolt of ice. So she calls the command word, and then she directs a bolt of ice at that thing.
All right.
So then we have ice cubes for our drinks afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is all the algae gone?
Yeah, all of the algae is gone. That is completely clear drinkable water.
Any contaminants are just irrevocably destroyed.
Basically.
That's good.
Okay, there we go. All right. Just wanted to make sure that, let's see if there was an attack roll needed. There is not. All right, go ahead and roll 2d6. Okay. The ice bolt flies from your finger with the ring, and it seems to just bounce off an almost a rubbery surface and splooshes into the water.
Oh. Is it close enough that Leva could take a piece of ice? A chunk of ice?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Ockar, your turn.
I'm going to move in, and then Bam will move in too, and I'm gonna swing my axe, and he's gonna try to bite it.
Okay.
So.
Have you been brushing Belmoth's teeth, lady? It's gonna get some extreme acid treatment. Here, Old, you can insert your sponsor for whatever toothpaste company you've got.
I wish.
Echo 11 for me.
All right, that is a hit. And Bjornwolf?
Okay, no way of knowing this. Of it being made of acid.
All right. And that is also a hit.
Okay.
So you can go ahead and roll for damage.
Let's start with me.
All right. You hack into it with your axe, and Bjornwolf tries to grab it with his teeth. but there's not much there for him to grab, and he does whine in discomfort rather than like outright pain. He definitely did hit, but you have no idea how effective it was, and he definitely does not like that.
Okay.
Alright, and now this thing in the water is, having lost its yummy yummy druid, it's going to go after the yummy yummy elf,
Um,
and it misses.
Yay. I'm using my shield, but I don't know if I was able to have it if I was using an item.
Yeah, you can keep your shield. Most items only require one hand unless it's pretty obvious that it requires two hands. Alright, next round.
I guess it's poke it with a pointy end.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing that, but I don't think I can get over Behemoth. How tall is Behemoth?
About as big as a horse.
You can try convincing Ockar to get Behemoth out.
I mean, you can push past him.
Oh, what's my initiative these days?
I'm not sure that I would say water is an object, Leva.
Hmm. Pity.
Well, I
A
would
massive
jump on
substance.
Behemoth's. I would jump on Behemoth's back, but I haven't had much joy doing it.
Considering the entire party criticized you,
Yeah.
you really want to continue that
I
training?
think in this situation it wouldn't be too bad unless Babel doesn't like it.
No.
At least you're not planning on jumping on the creature's back.
So I think it's fine that Ockar would have informed you all that while he can ride Behemoth, Behemoth is still a wolf.
Yeah.
And wolves don't normally like people riding on them.
Yeah.
So he is not by any stretch a trained warhorse in the normal sense.
Yeah. Ockar's just special.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm literally special.
Alright, anyone still need to roll for
Also-
initiative?
Also, aren't trained war
okay.
horses.
I can't think of anywhere to get in. Oh, hang on.
You can try to push. Well, you can push past Behemoth and try
Well,
to
hang
get
on.
in there
If I-
instead.
If I use a
Just push
polearm, if I use a polearm, I can get past left. Can't.
You can try it, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay. That's what I'll do.
Okay.
Let me click my token.
How high is the ceiling? Do you not throw your axe around and above?
The ceiling is pretty high, pretty tall here.
Yeah, he'd have to jump up and throw the axe, but he didn't think of that. He might have thought of that.
I'm just wondering, can you jump straight vertically and just jump and throw your axe?
Maybe he could, but that's not what he thought of. He thought
Yeah,
of
That's fine.
using his long spear.
yeah.
That's fine.
I mean,
Might
that's
do it in
the
the
other
future, though.
alternative.
Yeah.
Might do it in the future, though.
Okay. Alright, Vordon, oops, I'm on the wrong layer. Vordon makes it down to the bottom of the stairs, but seeing a lack of places to get to,
He's got in my way.
you can get around. Like, if you, Braxon, if you go, like, right here, you can attack, it's fine.
Yeah.
Alright, Leva, your turn.
Leva casts magic missiles on it.
Okay. Let's see how many you get. Five missiles.
Oh god.
All right. Your missiles streak around Ockar and slam into this creature. And it clearly reacts in pain from that. You see those 5 missiles slam into it, and it visibly convulses and
Does it
pulls
jiggle?
back. Solas, your turn.
Okay.
Well, now it's my turn to cast magic missiles.
Okay.
Well, that's a nice number.
And your missiles streak around everyone, slam into it, and the whipping pseudopod drops into the water with a sploosh, and it seems
Contamination.
to start to break apart and lose consistency.
Lafdul tries to gather up some fresh water, replacing his own quickly.
Okay. What are you gathering it up into?
I assume I've been drinking from my water skin. I'm literally just replacing. I'm
Okay.
on about the fresh water before it spills and mingles too much.
Okay.
I guess I'll do the same with my own water skin.
All right.
Solas,
Have both of you guys give me dexterity checks.
Eh.
Yeah, that's more than enough.
All right. You were able to successfully do so, and in a way that you're positive didn't get anything in.
Solas at this point, when he sees Ockar and Lafdul trying to get fresh water, just says, if you needed water, you could just have asked.
I mean, it's a waste of an item, so I was just like,
What
kind of might as well make the most of it.
We wanted to make the most of that potion that he used.
Yeah, but I have...
He was trying to make the most of it, trying to make an unfortunate choice have some use. It's fine.
Yeah, I know there's multiple ways of getting water in our party, it wasn't the intent.
Yeah. So what will happen to that water, you're not sure, but that creature is clearly dead at this point. Hordon and Genva makes it down to the bottom of the steps and says, Genva says, well, that was quite unexpected. I wouldn't have thought something would be in that water.
Yes. We'll have to be careful of things like that.
Do you want some good berries, Finn?
Braxon's going to check out Finn's leg. Is his clothes still getting burned away?
The clothes aren't still getting burned away, but Finn, did you want those good berries?
Yes, and he will also shoo Braxon away.
Or you could use the temporary healing potion there. Well, either or, I suppose. I've got 14 enough, so you can have 8 if you need 8.
Yeah, we can. Let's use the good berries first, I think.
Braxon says to Finn, I was wondering if we needed to throw some water on your leg to stop that melting.
I'm fine.
Okay.
Your pants aren't, but you're fine.
So which way do we want to head?
They're just air conditioned.
We have a path to the south, a couple paths to the north, and a path to the east. Which way do you guys want to head first?
Solas scans quickly this part that he can see up north.
All right, you scan around with. I'll say that for the expiration of that spell, you get a full sweep around the room, and you do not detect any traps within the area of that spell from this room.
Okay. I have another fine traps that I'm ready to cast once we decide where to go.
I doubt there'll be mechanical traps, it would just be magical wardings.
Well, you can't be sure about that.
Oh, no, of course not.
But I think we might as well check the door before we head anywhere else.
Okay. Is there someone who wants to check the door? Or does anyone disagree with that? Does someone want to suggest a different course of action?
No. Check the door's fine.
Okay, I was gonna suggest heading south, but
Well, that's the point, to make the objection if you want to object.
yeah, I think heading south might be a good idea to at least get that out of the way. There's one path, and then we can check the door.
I can check to see if the door's rusted as well. So
Yeah.
I do have oil, but
We should probably oil the hinges of that east door anyway.
I don't know how many doors we're going to keep coming into.
No, I feel safer with the doors than with the open areas. We should.
The doors should be obvious when they open up anyway.
Yeah. What I mean is the open areas where we're more likely to get attacked by creatures.
Okay, then. Lafdul, do you want to try to oil the hinges, or should I just go and open it?
Just open it. I mean, we've already made a lot of noise around here, so...
Then I'll go and I'll open the eastern door.
Okay.
I'm still thinking front, no matter which way we're going.
All right. Similar to the door up on the platform, it is very tough to open. You turn the handle and push the door, and it very loudly creaks and in protest.
I am keeping a watch of the northern side. I assume north, up.
Okay.
Braxon, could you switch places with me?
Yeah, sure. You want to go at the end?
I can cast detect traps from here.
Okay.
All right. So, Ockar, you're stepping into the corridor?
Yeah.
Okay. So these corridors are small compared to the large room that you were just in, although the ceiling is, or at least it was once, arched. And you can see that the walls were once painted and decorated. Like there's flakes of paint still there. There are, you'd guess like some carvings were once there, but everything is so old and time-worn from water and everything like that, that it's extremely difficult to tell what any of this was on these walls. But clearly these walls were once decorated. As you step in, you can see just to your right there's a door, and at the end of the, you can see that there's an intersection, a hallway intersection coming up, and another door beyond that. And as you step in, there's a sound above you, kind of a glooping sound. You look up, and something green drops down upon you. And you are completely covered in some slimy green liquid. And it begins to burn your skin.
Does it move?
It's completely covering his head.
It's a gelatinous cube. Have we fought them before?
It's not a cube shaped. It's a bright green color.
It's a jelly.
Gelatinous jelly. I don't
It's
know.
not. Where
I'm
those
taking the
gelatinous
mic.
cubes I summoned last time, were they green?
I'm sorry?
Were the gelatinous cubes I summoned last time, were they green?
Gelatinous cubes are usually fairly clear.
Yeah, so this is not gelatinous, since this is green and it's more like slime.
So Ockar, this has dropped on you. You can feel it beginning to burn your skin.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to move to the side and look up.
Yeah, there's nothing above you anymore because it's now all on you.
Okay, I'm gonna try. I guess I'll use the water skin to try to pour it on myself to wash it off.
Doesn't seem to be washing off.
You could jump into the water.
Yeah, I'll say try going into the water.
Just a moment, I have a spell that I might be casting here. I need to check the spell description.
He could still jump into the water and try and get rid of it.
Well,
I mean, we cleared it.
Well,
we
yeah,
cleared the water.
We'll take it just a quick second because Solas would know what his player's looking up, so we'll give him a moment to look that up to see if.
Okay.
Like his
Yeah.
character would be able to instantly say, "This is worth a try," or "No, I should just not do this."
Is there any place I can touch Ockar?
Yeah, he's not completely covered, but it is slowly dripping down him.
I will cast Resist Acid and Corrosion on him.
Okay. Ockar, that does not seem to stop the burning sensation.
I'm gonna go jump into the water and try to get this off of me.
Okay. It seems just stuck to you. It's getting into your armor and everything like that.
Trickster.
It's very, very
Try to
painful.
scoop it out with something.
Yeah, can Braxon go in with his magical dagger and try and scratch bits of this stuff off of Ockar?
Kind of.
Yeah, you can scrape it off, but it's not a quick process.
Yeah.
Try to scrape it off as well and get the armor off to try to scrape it off
Yeah,
Okay.
if
so it doesn't
Bra-
damage it.
Braxon sees Ockar trying to take his armor off, he'll help him try and take it off.
Strip Ockar. It's imperative.
All right. So is anyone else helping out with this?
Solas would help, but he is on the clock with the Find Trap spell, so I will scan further.
Yeah, never helps.
Okay.
Lafdul's keeping watch on the northern side.
And Solas is also looking up to see if there's anything on the ceiling before he
Yeah,
moves.
so am I.
All right.
I'm
Braxon,
looking up.
Braxton says to Ockar, once we make sure this thing's off you, we need to go for all your bits of armor. Make sure it's not attacking any of the straps.
Doesn't seem to affect his armor or the leather or any of his clothing. It only seems to be affecting his actual flesh.
Oh, it's actively choosing to.
Is any of it trying to get on Braxton?
If you're careful enough, it doesn't seem to be able to move very fast.
Right.
So it's more just like dripping and running down him. If you're scraping it off of him, it doesn't have time to try and move onto you.
Yeah, I gotta try to scrape it off myself as well.
He's giving Ockar like a close shave with like a dagger.
Leva's
Say,
gonna try something.
All right, Leva.
She will. Oh, sorry. She will try and she will cast animate water, and try and get the water to clean off Ockar.
Okay, is that a spell on a scroll or is it something you memorized?
It's on a scroll and it's level 10.
Okay, so no risk of failure. Let me take a quick look at that spell and see.
He can move. The Voyen can cause the water to move. So
I think it's the
Yeah, I
same
just
as
want to
the
kind of get
priest
a
spell.
feel for what the range of motion you can get it to move is. Give me just a second.
Whether or not you could even target it, or you would end up targeting the water next to it.
No, I think she's trying to get the water to help clean him off, correct?
Oh,
yes,
okay. That's good.
she was thinking of trying to animate the thing, but that's not water. That's some type of gel, so it's not really water.
You've got your protection from Amorphous spell. We'll have to take
Yes,
that.
but
Some
that's
point.
not an amorph. It's just a gel.
They're different.
That's why I asked. Does it move? But it obviously
Oh.
doesn't move.
And it's not acid if resist acid didn't affect protect Ockar at all.
So, am I able to get this thing off of me?
I'm looking at this right now. So you can get the water to climb gentle grades, but walls, staircases, and other abrupt rises are impassable to it.
Yes, but he's lying in the water.
But
said
you
he's,
can
he's-
have it attack, and that, to me, is enough for you to kind of get it to push
Okay.
with
Go
force.
Falcon.
So yeah, so that does help push this stuff off of Ockar, and that will be enough to clean him off. Ockar, you are now completely clean of that stuff, and you notice that there is a greenish tint to your skin.
Arco's been died.
I hate this place. I'm gonna grab my stuff and get my clothes back on, and I'll fix that
Well,
later.
You might want to dry them off.
Is the thing still alive that we've scraped off?
There's green stuff in the water now.
Okay.
I can't dry my clothes. I don't have a way of doing that.
Braxon.
Borrow a flaming
Braxon's going to press button 1 on his flaming sword.
I already have a flaming axe.
Hang on.
It's not the same.
I'm trying to see if I can burn this green stuff to get rid of it.
Well, I'm just gonna get away from the water, my stuff, and try to figure out how to get this dried up to put it back on.
Well, I figure I don't want it coming after us.
All right, so you're like sticking the sword into the green stuff in the water.
Yeah, let's try.
Remember what happened to me? I got spirited back with when I did that. I took fire damage.
The sword is a bit longer.
Yeah, might help.
All right, so you do send up clouds of steam, but you can clearly tell that is having an effect on the green stuff.
Okay, I want to try and destroy as much of it as possible, if not all of it.
All right. And Ockar, you get your clothes back on. You feel kind of sick.
Can I do a healing check on Ockar if he's mentioning that he's feeling sick?
Yes. I don't feel so good after that thing. Ugh.
You're not immune to magical diseases, are you?
I should be. Well, no. I guess I'm not immune to lycanthropy.
I mean, there's more than lycanthropy out there. I will roll healing proficiency 1 second, trying to determine my disease.
He's turning into a goblin.
Ockar becomes a greenskin.
You're not sure what's going on with him.
I need a second opinion over here.
You don't know what's going on with him, but you do know enough about paladins to know that they can cure some afflictions by laying on hands.
Oh
Yeah,
I forgot
I'm going to use. Yeah, it's been a while since I last used that ability. Probably long enough. I'm going to use that second lay in the hands ability on myself.
All right. Yeah, I mean you should be able to use that at least twice a week now. You invoke Tears Protection and Blessing as you lay on hands on yourself, and the spreading from where you place your hands on your body, your skin does return to normal from its green cast. You would guess that whatever that was something akin to an infection. But you have cured
So I'm good now?
Yeah. Yeah, you're feeling fine now.
Lafdul tries to consult with Solas to try and... Do you have any idea what it is? What that might have been? It seems
Don't remember
magical.
hearing about things like that before.
Okay, I'm going to...
Finn, would you know?
I don't think this is anything I've encountered before.
I'm going to keep my eyes near the ceiling as I'm heading back this way to avoid more green slime.
Okay.
I haven't heard anything come from this direction. I'm not...
During the time, Solas would have scanned this corridor, and if it's safe, move here and scan this area.
Okay. Real fast. So, Lafdul, there's a lot of sounds in the cave.
Oh. Vibrations?
Yes, there's also the sounds of like dripping water constantly from multiple places. There's a bunch of sounds that you can't determine because there's a lot of echo going on as well. So sounds are getting bounced around and making it very confusing as to what's what.
Is it moist in here?
I'm sorry?
Does it smell?
Oh, this place is
taste
very
like humid?
moist. This is very humid, very moist, yeah.
Is the ground wet?
It is damp to wet in places. I mean, you know, there's water back down here.
Is there any way to ascertain if this water is traveling through this anywhere, like down there or across there? It's like water damage, like water flow, like silt and stuff.
You don't think that big, large amounts of water have flown through here recently, of like flood levels. But it is clear that at some point, water has done so. Finn would probably be able to say a bit more clearly that, in his estimation, these are fairly old occurrences, as in you're looking at minimum matter of decades since it last happened, as opposed to weeks or years or months. But there is still a constant amount of water. Like you can kind of see that this is green here. You know, there's like moss and mildew and algae growth and all kinds of stuff like that all over the place.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Solas will just as a precaution put handkerchief in front of his face, just to protect himself a bit from all the mildew and spores and such.
All right. So, Solas, you've not detected any traps in the corridor.
Any traps on the doors?
No, and those doors are closed. You can see that, like this one, there's just chunks of the door there. You'd guess there's chunks of the door here. Whatever happened in this area took that, like smashed in the walls and everything like that. And there's chunks of the door here. And there's a collapse here, obviously sometime in the past.
Yeah, Solas informs the rest of the group that there's few doors here that have been broken, so there's few rooms here that are open to search. And
you don't see you've looked at the ceiling. You don't see anything up on them. You can see inside that room where the whole corner is gone. The whole room is heavily damaged. There's some pieces of stone that you think might have once been furniture, but it's so old and worn that it's impossible to make out what it once was. Pieces from the ceiling are in there too. There's just a lot of damage.
Does it look like the furniture might have been, for example, someone's bedroom or private quarters?
You'd have to go in there and like actually physically handle the stuff and turn pieces over and examine it.
Well, Solas will do that after his spell has run out. Before that, he will just scan these rooms.
Okay. All right, so you head over there and look in that room. So the solid rock there at the end, and you can see inside. It looks like the door to that chamber probably got crushed in some kind of seismic event that smashed the wall and brought down rock beyond. As you look into that room, suddenly there is a yellowish pseudopod that strikes out from amongst the rubble at you.
Mm-hmm.
And you cry out in shock.
I see him take that.
You can see him at least like stumble back trying to avoid this. Let's see if it hits.
Because I would call out the alarm to the others.
Let's see.
Solas is being attacked.
Yeah, and that does hit. And okay. So that hits you for. Oops.
This place is like a jelly and gel and water.
16 points of damage.
Solas yells with quite painfully.
You were sucker punched in the belly.
Yeah, that pseudopod struck you with a lot of force. So go ahead and roll for initiative, please, everyone.
Solas is going to be doing fighting retreat.
Okay.
Is that blocked off back there? Where Solas is?
Yeah, it's a solid wall.
How is he being attacked? Through it?
Well,
From the
so
roof.
there's a doorway right here. Oh, you
Oh,
can't see
I
that.
don't see that.
Right in
so-
front of him.
Did they go and do this the same time that Braxon was killing that creature that was on Ockar?
Yeah, because Solas was checking around as you guys were doing that, and
Is it 3 for the fighting retreat?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll just drag you out of the way. I assume that would use up my entire round to move him out of the way to take his place.
Yes.
Alright.
Yes, it would.
Because I roll for attack, but obviously I don't necessarily know. So I could add +2 to my initiative. Instead of being 3 for a standard action.
Yeah, add +2 then. Because you're basically trying to manhandle him and take his place. Now, if he gets out before you, then.
Well, that's why I wasn't sure, because it was like attack / move him out of the way, sort of, kind of. I don't know.
No, but you're physically grabbing him and pulling him back and like
covering his retreat.
and but also spinning both of your bodies so that you're facing, that you're physically where he is, so that the creature is attacking you, not him. Anyone still need to roll for initiative? Okay. All right, Lafdul.
I shout out, Solas needs help, and I run over, take his place, swap him over.
Okay. So you pull him back and put yourself in his position. Genva says, "What's going on?" She's just coming up to see what's going on. Leva, your turn.
Leva runs to where he is. Well, can she come here from this side, or does she need to go up here
it's up
and
to you.
across?
Yeah, you haven't been down that area, so it's you make the choice which way you want to go and how you do it.
Okay.
That would be casting anything anyway.
And can
You have to move too far.
Yeah, remember, movement for before casting is only for repositioning.
So can she still cast? Can she still use a wand
Yeah.
after moving here? Oh,
regret.
Lafdul, it was nice knowing you. Goodbye. I will cry for you.
Lafdul say, I do this to help the party, damn it.
So she takes out the wand. So she has the wand with the magic missiles, and she casts 2 of them.
Hold on a second. I'm not sure that you can... Yeah, what are you casting it on?
Okay. Don't I see what's?
Mm-mm.
If you can't
Well, if
see
I
it.
don't see anything, then I don't cast anything.
Yeah.
You would
In
have
that
to
case,
move
she
at
just
least.
stands there and looks and says, "What's happened?"
Solas holds the injured bit. It looks to be in quite pain and says, "There's one of those pseudopods in that room." Points to here.
Okay.
Okay, so Solas, you
I
were
was
making a
doing fighting
retreat,
retreat.
so you can
Yeah.
reposition yourself. You can still move if you want.
See, I can see the crit. No, I need to be bit in.
Is there a gap there?
I can see the creature from here, so I will move here.
Okay.
Like in that little niche, nick.
I'm not sure what you're asking, Lafdul.
No, it's where he is. It's fine. He
Okay.
already resolved that question by going there.
All right, Braxon.
Sorry, finding my mute button. Brax is going to try to find where Solas is.
Okay.
So he saw Lever go this way. And he knows he's over there somewhere. I can't seem to see him.
You should be able to see him right here.
No, can't see him. Oh, right, yeah. No, I couldn't see him before. That was weird.
All right. I don't know. All right.
So, where's the
Solas-
thing attack?
Solas
Where's-
points to here.
Oh, it's up there. Right, okay. He's going to try and attack whatever's there.
Lafdul's in the way.
Lafdul's in the way. Okay, so he'll get up behind Lafdul and go, "I'm here. What can I do?"
Finn.
Well, Finn's seen everybody else go this way, so he's gonna follow along.
Okay.
Braxton's got his flaming sword in
Slip
his hand.
past Leva there and see where everybody's focusing.
Okay. You can see
Yeah, that's
Lafdul trying to defend himself from something beyond the doorway. All right, Ockar, your turn.
I'm gonna head up here and oh god.
It's getting a little crowded up there, isn't it?
Traffic jam.
I'm gonna head this way to make sure there's no other slash coming at us from over here.
Okay. All right.
And Mammoth will just be here to keep anything from coming after Solas from the south.
Vordon moves up and inquires, what's going on? Is there anything I can do? Oh, I see
How
why you
big's
couldn't
this
see.
creature?
Yeah, there was a wall right there, Braxon. That's why that you couldn't see
Yeah,
it.
it's a tiny little
Yeah.
thing. How big's this creature?
It's
Could I vault over it?
You can try. It's hard to see
Zooms out.
exactly how big it is because it is amorphous and very viscous, and parts of it are hidden by wreckage in the room.
I'm just one. Might put myself into even more danger, but who knows? But it give more room for the fight just to get up.
All right. You can try it. I'll put it that way. And it is going to swing its pseudopod at you, Lafdul.
At least a good armor class, hopefully.
I need a saving throw versus death, please.
Oh. Well, at least Well, at least priests get the best saving throw versus death. Too.
I don't have enough dice for this.
Oh, come on.
I have enough dice for this.
Alright, I've got a target of 7. Does my armor help?
No.
Oh. All
No,
right.
if you have
I need
any
it.
normal bonuses to all saving throws, then yes, but...
I need to be a 7. Barely.
There you go.
Was that a critical hit?
Yes. Yeah, you took
Oh.
a critical hit. But you made your saving throw, so no other penalty other than double damage. 22 points of damage. As this pseudopod slams into your gut, just blasting the air out of your lungs.
22, sorry.
22.
Think of it like this, Lafdul. At least it's only 6 more than I took, even though it was critical hit.
Yeah, Lafdul's like slapped against the wall, I guess.
And there is some sort of vapor emanating from it.
Can Braxon see what's being done to that?
Oh yeah, you could see that clearly.
He was Looney Tune whacked against the wall or something.
And I am going to need a saving throw versus poison from Lafdul, Braxon, Solas, and Behemoth.
Oh,
Okay.
this guy's foul.
Right, let's see.
Foul play.
What my target is.
Which one is the poison one on Behemoth?
First one.
Okay.
Is it the
PP,
first? Oh yeah, it is. It's the same.
paralyzation, poison, or death magic.
Oh, I failed.
Hey, the Behemoth failed?
Okay.
My target is 8. I got a +1, but I got magic ring.
All right.
That lowers
If you
it
got
to
+1, then
7.
you saved Braxon.
Yeah.
And Solas saved as well. All right, so Behemoth and Lafdul. This vapor gets into you and just muddles your head a bit, and your movement is halved.
Oh, so I guess I'm not being voting over this creature anytime soon.
You can still try. You can still try.
I mean, you could always try to jump on its back.
Has Braxon run out of things he can say this round?
No, yeah, you can say something.
He's going to say, "Let's just back off. It's a stupid creature. We don't need to kill it."
Would you? No.
Trying to kill Lafdul, we might need to kill it and attack Solas.
We might need to kill it, but unless we need to go down that way, we don't need to fight it. We can stand at a distance and lob rocks at it.
What happened to Braxon?
The fearless captain.
Huh? Did he fall on his head?
I think that Golem put a sense of fear into him.
Might
Yeah,
have.
something.
So go ahead and roll for initiative, everyone.
I am still gonna vote over this thing.
Okay.
What do I should I roll? Tumbling or?
Yeah, 3, and we'll give you a tumbling check.
Can Lever actually see anything?
If Braxon switched to
Probably
a polearm, would he be able to get past Lafdul to boat the thing?
No, because it's a doorway.
It's a doorway.
Lafdul just says he's just gonna bolt over. Try.
You can add
Can
1 to
Lever
your
actually
initiative
see?
if you want to wait.
What can Lever see?
If you can't see any of the token, then you'll need to reposition.
Okay.
Well, Braxon wants to keep his sword ready in case he needs to fight, but he wants to back up.
Alright. You can do that.
Do I do a normal attack roll to back up and fight if I need to?
No, just 3, because you're backing up.
Just do a 3. Right.
Anyone still need to roll initiative? Oh, and I should let you know, Ockar, you're not seeing anything dangerous in that room. Although you haven't, like, popped your head in completely.
Well, I plan to do that this round just to double check.
Alright, that's fine too. Okay. So everyone has rolled. Let's go ahead and sort. Alright, Solas, you're up first.
Yeah, Solas is going to be casting Magic Missile.
Okay.
God, the wizards take nothing but magic missile today. I'm not complaining. I'm just.
It's a
Oh,
pretty
nice second.
potent spell.
Oh yeah.
15 points of damage.
I'm glad they have taken it. It's just.
I mean, it's one of the best first level spells.
Yeah, it is canonically overpowered, intentionally so. Like they say, if you're basing your spell, like if you're making a new spell and you're basing it on Magic Missile, don't make it first level. Alright, let's see.
Anyone remember if the shield spell helps against the higher level magic missile spells?
It protects against
Yes.
everything that. Some of them, yeah. There are some things that specifically say that a shield does not work against, but if it's magic missile like, then yeah, it protects against that.
I was just thinking of the improved magic missile and the force missile. But don't worry.
All right, so Solas, you cast magic missile. 5 missiles streak down the corridor and slam into this brownish creature. And Lafdul, to your horrified eyes, it gets bigger.
Lafdul's like, you made it bigger.
Finn, your turn.
Easier target to hit.
Well,
I don't
since Finn can't really do anything down this corridor, he's going to go duck down this way and see what he can find.
Okay.
I don't
Doesn't
think I'm
look like that
vaulting
goes
over.
anywhere. So he'll just stop there in the crossroads.
Okay, you did pass through the vapor that is spreading from this thing, so I'm going to need a saving throw versus poison.
Does this count for wisdom bonus or not?
No. Alright, that's a success. Yeah, you smelled something that vaguely reminds you of blooming mustard plants. Lafdul, your turn.
Oh, it's got bigger. It's taking up the entire space, so I guess I'm just tumbling defensively here because I cannot move.
You can try. You can still try to get to the other side.
No, I'm gonna try and retreat.
Okay.
Past Braxon, past Leva. I'm just going straight. I'm already tumbling, so I'm just gonna try and tumble past them, I guess.
Right. So what is your AC bonus for tumbling?
So +4. I will check. I need to make a check anyway, so I'll just roll that first.
Yeah, make that check. Make that first.
Oh no.
Well, I guess you're not getting that bonus.
Does that mean do I even move? Do I just stay there, or
No. It just means that you don't get the bonus. You tried to tumble, but failed. You can still move.
At
Alright,
least
so
you don't. At least you don't accidentally tumble into Braxon.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna take the attacks of opportunity. That's just gonna happen.
Yeah.
So I'm just going straight past people and getting out.
Oh, that's good.
So I'll probably swipe at me or something.
And it does indeed, and it hits you for 11 points of damage.
Yeah.
Lovely.
All right, Leva, your turn.
Did Leva see what was happened with the magic missiles by Solas?
You would have heard Lafdul give a cry of dismay.
Well, go bigger.
But she wouldn't know what exactly happened.
Not necessarily.
Did anyone tell her?
I mean, I went past her.
Yeah, but did you tell her that what happened?
I'm just trying.
If
I
not,
would
then
literally would
she...
have said it's got bigger. That's all I would have had time to say. I wouldn't have been able to think of anything.
But she still wouldn't know it was because of the magic missiles,
Yeah.
right? So she will go with her original plan, because nobody told her that it won't work.
Well, look on the bright side. You make it so big it can't leave a room anymore.
I still can't. Anyway, I still can't see it.
You can
Can
press
she-
yourself up against the wall and see if you can see it.
If you move to the
Now she can see a little bit here. Is that it?
That?
Mm-hmm.
In that case, she stops here. Who was that? Is that Solas behind her?
Mhm.
Sorry, Solas. And she takes the wand and she casts magic missiles on this thing here.
2 missiles?
2 missiles, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a reason why Solas moved a bit to the north to let the otters more easily in.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and roll for damage.
Ah, could be worse.
All right.
Can Braxon observe anything happening to it when he gets hit?
These 2 missiles streak around it and slam into it, and indeed, you do see it get bigger.
He's going to say, "It just got bigger."
So Leva calls out and says, "Why didn't anyone tell me?"
Leva, I also need you to make a saving throw versus poison.
Oh. Okay. Poison. Here we go.
Okay. So you enter this vaporous aura, and the vapors get into your nose and just make you kind of feel sluggish. Your movement is halved.
Oh, okay.
Braxon, your turn.
Well, Braxton was going to back up, but when he backs up, he immediately bumps into Lever. And he says, back up and plan an ambush.
All right. So that's all you're doing?
Yeah, well,
He can fight defensively, can't he?
Well, I said I was going to back. I mean, I could hit it if it would let me, but.
Well, if you're backing up, then
yeah.
I mean,
I don't
I'm assuming you were planning to fight defensively so that you wouldn't take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, like fighting retreat.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, Ockar.
Okay. I'm gonna poke my head into this room to make sure there's no other threats looking up as well.
Okay.
If I don't see anything, then I'm gonna try to move down there to try to hold this thing off.
All right. So you stick your head in there. You like that room is in very, very bad shape. Something catches your eye. It's not something moving or about to attack it, so you just kind of like file that away for later. There doesn't appear to be anything immediately dangerous in there at a glance, though.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna try to move past Braxton to try to fight this thing.
Braxton's going to try and stop him if he does.
Yeah, Braxon.
Hi!
Braxon can definitely stop you from getting past him.
He's going to say, back up and prepare an ambush for it. We've got nowhere to fight.
Okay,
Let's lure it back.
Then I'll just head this other way. If I can go that far.
You can definitely go that far, yeah.
I'll just head off into the big room.
All right. Braxon, this thing kind of oozes out of the room and swings a large pseudopod at you. It is quite large now.
Okay.
It's a good 12 feet wide in total area at this point.
Well, if I do a fighting retreat next time, maybe I'll get to hit it. Well, that's not how a fighting retreat works, is it?
Correct. That is not how a fighting retreat works. You were just trying. You were just preventing it from getting an attack of opportunity against you.
Can I do normal fighting and back up 1 square per round, or does that give an attack of opportunity?
If you move away from it without doing a fighting retreat, you get an attack of opportunity.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a fighting retreat all the way. Assuming that everyone's willing to cooperate.
Uh, 16 points of damage as that pseudopod slams into you.
Ouch.
Vordon has been chanting this whole time, and he casts Bless. That is going to get... let's see if it can get everyone other than Braxon. Hold on a second. You're in melee, so it can't affect you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so everyone other than Braxon is going to be blessed. +1 bonus to saving throws. +1 to hit. All right. Go ahead and roll for initiative.
Okay. I'm still doing a fighting retreat then. Well, it depends whether Lever's going to let me.
You can add 1 and I mean, you can make a decision when your turn comes up as to whether you want to move or not. So,
Question.
Well,
yes, Lafdul.
Because this is a round after taking damage, can I use healing proficiency on myself to heal?
Sure.
Okay. I will be doing that.
so if I want to do a fighting retreat, it's +1 the slowest I can do it.
Yeah, waiting gives you a +1 to your initiative.
Okay, so that's a +4.
Yeah.
Or 4. I'm hoping we can fight in that big room with the stairs.
You know, it's not just a matter of whether Lema will get out of your way. It's whether you move faster than her.
There is also that, yeah.
Yeah, actually, Solas and Braxon, you need to make a saving throw versus poison at the start of this round.
Mhm.
Okay. I might die before
Because
I
both
get
of
out
you
the
made
door.
it before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a bit higher.
That should be fine. Yeah, you're both fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't
let's
even
see.
take into account the bless effect also.
Braxton doesn't get the bless, but yeah.
Yeah, but I did.
You did, yeah.
Okay.
We fought a couple of jellies and Dwarven sister, didn't we?
I think so.
I think one of them was an ochre jelly. I'm just wondering if it's the same thing.
You are unsure.
Yeah. I can't attempt to come up with a approach to it as I'm healing myself, can I? Or was that too many things in one round?
No, you can't do that.
Alright.
All right. Anyone still need to roll for initiative? Okay. Genva is still going to be. She's going to move this way. Seeing Ockar come out and Lafdul come out, she is moving back, hoping to give you guys more room. All right, Braxon.
Well, Braxon can't back up because faster than Lever.
Okay.
So he's gonna yell, "This thing's giving off an evil stink, and it eats magic missiles. Back up into the room with the stairs and find some rocks to throw at it or something."
All right, Leva, your turn.
Leva is moving back.
Okay.
Too bad here. No further.
Okay.
That's it.
Vordon. Sorry.
That's it. She's not doing more.
Okay. Vordon is seeing how bad you are. Lafdul, he says, "Hey, let me help you," and he touches a hand to you, and you are healed for 11 points of damage.
Oh, thank you, I say to him.
All right, Ockar.
Well, I can't really do much until they get over here, so I'm just going to head more into the chamber and try to make room for everybody else to come in.
Okay. All right. This large amorphous creature is going to try slamming you with a pseudopod again, Braxon.
Oh joy.
It misses you. Finn, your turn.
Alright, well, Finn's gonna have heard that everybody's trying to back up to the bigger room, so he's gonna take the other path.
Okay.
Probably go
I guess
right
I'll
over
get
there.
my crossbow ready.
Okay. Yeah, you can definitely get your crossbow ready.
And I'll load in one of those steel-headed bolts with golden fletching.
Okay. All right, Solas, your turn.
Yeah, I'm moving to here.
Okay. And Lafdul, you're using your healing proficiency?
Can I move around the corner as well? Or is it too
No.
much?
No, you can't.
Alright, I will do it there then. I will roll a check in 1 second. Healing. That's my score exactly.
Yep, there you go.
1d3. Yay.
All right, Braxon, I'll let you move.
Okay, thanks. Brax is going to move all the way back to just in front of Lever.
Okay. Let's see. Next round. Vordon is pulling out his pickaxe and Genva still has her staff ready.
As a point of reference, you just try to keep track of how many rounds it's been, so that we all find traps.
Are we roll initiative again?
Yes.
I guess I'm still doing the back off thing.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just straight up running, I guess.
I'm gonna do that with a 4, so Lever's got a chance to step out of Brax's
fast.
way. Oh, I rolled a 1. Thank you. This is the time you want the 1, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like when
Exactly.
a cleric.
It's like I saved this 1 for 4 years.
All right. Anyone still need to roll initiative?
Yeah, I needed to check the initiative modifier.
Okay. That's a lot of ones. Okay. Vordon Braxon moves back as well, with his pickaxe ready. Lafdul, your turn.
He just goes over, vaults up, and climbs up. Easily enough, I assume.
Yeah.
Being an acrobatic person, I will go up to there and swap. Well, I would like to swap to my bow, but
Okay, that's fine.
I will.
You mean Lafdul isn't fleeing through the door and leaving the dungeon?
No, I'm taking the high ground. I know the high ground gives you an advantage.
All right, Braxon.
Well, I can't. Well, I can't really back up anymore.
You
can.
Go past there, but you
Can.
leave Leva there. I mean,
Well, it's not near me, is it?
No.
So could I pick up lever and pull her back?
Yeah, you can.
Don't you dare do that.
You can grab her and move her, and if that's what you want to do.
Don't
She's
you see that
definitely
she's
light enough.
preparing don't you see that she's preparing a spell?
Okay, can I get past her?
You can get past her, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna get past her then.
Leva will be the brave tank.
Back up to here.
Okay.
Well,
the guy
she's
who
had a-
regenerates
had a
from
wolf.
injuries ran away.
All right, Solas.
I'm casting Cure Light Wounds on myself.
Okay.
Right. Can Braxon talk quickly when he moves away?
Yeah.
He says, all these lumps. If we take, were there more lumps up here?
I don't know what you're talking about. Lumps.
There's like loads of broken bits of door or wall around here.
There's more stone out here because that's where stuff collapsed. There's bits over here, but the floor is mostly intact. You'd have to like pry up stuff if you wanted to pick up stuff from other parts.
Oh no, I was just thinking about throwing things at it.
Yeah.
In case it eats all magic.
I mean, you would need to go to a place that obviously has chunks of stone. So, like where you are right now, you can pick stuff up. Back here is the other place. Anything with collapsed stuff will do.
Okay.
All right, Finn.
Finn is casting Earth Maw.
Okay, and that is going to. Are you casting it right underneath it? Can you see it?
Yep. Yes, I can see most of it,
Okay.
and I am going to cast it directly underneath it.
Can you cast that on worked stone?
It just says patch of ground.
Oh.
All right, let me look.
Any area of loose or past earth, sand, vegetation covered soil may be cast indoors on earth and surface. Oh, never mind. It's not going to work.
Yeah, other parts. If the floor looks like it does up here, it'll work.
Yeah, like somewhere in there.
But if if it looks like worked stone, then it's not going to work.
Okay, well then he wouldn't be doing that then.
Okay. You can choose to move instead. I'll let you do that. Like you're getting ready to cast it, and you're like, no, crap, that's not going to work, and then you can move if you want.
Yeah, I think I'll just move back through the room here.
Okay. All right, Leva.
Leva will cast, what's it? Shroud of Flame on this thing. It's from a scroll and it's level 12.
All right, so 5% chance of failure. Okay. Let's see. Let me go ahead and find that spell. So I need to figure out if it's going to work. Let's see. Okay, saving throw versus spell. All right, you invoke the words on the scroll, and you feel the magic going off from the scroll. It removes the text from it, and nothing seems to happen.
Oh, well. Does it grow bigger?
No.
Okay.
We invoked bells. All right, let me go ahead and remove that from your list. Give me a second. Okay. Genva is going to move back a little bit more, seeing more people pass in. You want to get into that doorway. Ockar, your turn.
I'm gonna move up there to get a better view,
Okay.
as I have my crossbow aimed. And when I see this thing, I'm gonna shoot at it.
Okay. What I will let you do with that is that I'll let you get like a start of the round attack next round if it's within your view.
Okay.
All right. And Leva, you see this thing ooze forward towards you. As it gets to this kind of this intersection here, you see it split in half.
Oops.
One of
Lovely.
them zips forward towards you at a faster rate. And the other one, you see it go down the other hallway.
Can't leave a scream. It's split up.
Never you caused it to have babies.
Not.
You use protection kits.
So that comes forward and attacks you.
Goodbye. It was nice knowing you.
That is going to be a hit.
At least it's not as hitting as it used to. It's smaller. Hopefully that makes a difference.
12 points of damage.
How many?
12.
Oh. Oof. That's half. More than half of Leva's hit points.
You
22.
know, that's fine. And there's kind of a schlooping sound that the rest of you hear. Coming through this doorway, and a pseudopod lashes out at Behemoth. But luckily, it misses him.
Do I get to shoot it or not?
You were focused on this way, unfortunately. And I'm going to need, let's see. Did Behemoth fail his save before?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's not going to need to make a save. Braxon, go ahead and give me a saving throw versus poison, and Vordon needs to make a saving throw versus poison. Well, that is going to be a fail there, Braxon. So the smell, you're not surprised, but this is an unexpected thing that it came around the door way, so you're like whipping yourself around as this smell gets into your nostrils, and Vordon makes his save. So with that, I think we'll take our break, as this thing has split up and put itself into a little bit more of a dangerous threat to you guys, and give you guys some time to think about what you want to do with this new development. So we'll be back in about 10 minutes, everyone. Good time to stretch your legs, get something to drink, and we'll see what the party comes up with to face these slimy creatures. See you shortly.
See you then.